saw you compete at Submission Underground at like 278 pounds.
280.
Yeah, 280 odd. Yeah.
No, let's go ahead.
Getting down now, you were saying on stage that you're down about 235 now, sitting around there?
230, 235, something.
How are you feeling? How's the movement and stuff
Great.
like that?
Everything feels great. Even when I was bigger, everything was still moving fine. I was just big. My wind was short, but other than that, everything was good. Well, besides walking from my place to my car and sweating like a dog, but I feel fine, man. I got the typical injuries, bruising and tired, but other than that, everything's great.
What were the biggest changes? Was it diet and stuff like that as well as just, and then training harder?
Diet and discipline, that's it. I didn't have to be disciplined whenever I was retired. Now I need to be disciplined again, so I'm doing what I got to do.
We've seen the work that like Elias Theodora and people like that have been putting in with with weed and the sport and stuff like that. You're saying that you're still a bit of a smoke and things like that. Coming back into the USADA pool, how do you think that's going to affect things, and what work are you doing with the UFC and with USADA to try and get all that stuff through?
Oh, I'm still going to smoke no matter what, It's not like one of those things where I can't stop if I wanted to. I'm not addicted to it, but it's definitely good for you, and it's good for me. So it tastes good, feel good, everything's good about it. But I think, I don't know, man. I hope USADA even just stops testing for it, because it's a product that is good for you. So why punish somebody for something that's actually beneficial to you?
Have you got any roles with any weed companies or CBD companies or like that?
Well, I have my own. It's called Competitive Body Development, CBD. And I got some folks up in Canada. We're doing our thing up there, but called Thrive, and it's coming along. It's coming along really well.
Do you have any expectations on when you'll return, or you just playing it day by day at the moment?
Day by day, but I plan on being back November, December.
Any names on your list yet?
Everybody. I can't call out just one person, because that person probably lost to this person, and that person probably beat this person that was ahead of them at one point. I'm like, everybody's beating each other and everybody's a competitor. Just because you don't have number one contender behind you does not mean you're not a contender. In my book, I think everybody's a contender that's willing to go out there and try.
And coming off when you retired, when you stepped away, you were at the top of the game. Now coming back in after a few years off, where do you think you actually fit back into these divisions in terms of rankings and things like that?
I don't even think about rankings. To me, it's just a number. It just shows your appreciation of how hard you work. But it's just a number to me at the end of the day. How many times have we seen number 3 or 4 ranked in the world go up and beat the champion? You know what I'm saying? It's just a number to me. It doesn't really matter. It sounds good when it's beside your, or it looks good whenever it's beside your name, and it sounds good when people are saying it. But the only thing that matters at the end of the day is the word champion, not a number.
And in saying that you want to return maybe November, December, if a little earlier than that, you get a phone call saying that there's an amazing fight, a lot of money, and it's ready to go, would you consider stepping in a bit earlier, or are you going to?
No, I'm taking my time. I'm taking my time. I don't want to. I'm not about to be rushed. I'm not about to be forced. I'm not about to feel like I'm stuck in a situation that I can't make a decision. Everything's going to be smooth sailing for me.
Yeah, well, man, as a fan of the sport, it's awesome to see you back, and looking forward to see what happens.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.